Hey guys, Rob Sykes here with Northwestern Oklahoma State University. Big game tomorrow against Southwestern. We're going to talk to women's coach Eric Bozeman and men's coach Andrew Brown to get the scoop on the game tomorrow. Let's do that right now. Brown, head men's basketball coach. Coach, great 1-1 road trip. You got Southwestern coming in tomorrow. What do you have? What are your thoughts going into the game beforehand?
Well, after what was a good week, could have been a great week. We're looking for a great week this week, and you can't have a great week unless you take care of business on Thursday. Got a very good opponent coming in Thursday. Southwestern is as talented of a team as there is in our league. They've got potentially the best player in our conference in Martell Collins, and they play very sound on both ends of the floor. We've got our work cut out for us, but we're feeling good about our team. Our guys are starting to come together. We're starting to get healthy. So we feel good about our chances against anybody, not just Southwestern, but anybody we play going forward.
You talked about Martell Collins. You have a dynamic player coming in like that. What is your game plan to handle him?
I think anytime you're playing against a good player, you want to make it as difficult as you can for him to score. And he does more than just score. He rebounds. He does some different things. We just have to make life difficult for him, just like we got to make life difficult for their entire team.
And they have a very strong record, about 4-5 in the conference. But in their conference games, they have an average margin of victory about 4 points. What does that tell you as a coach?
It tells me this conference is good. The difference between 2-7 and 7-2 is about 3 or 4 games coming down to the last minute. Some wins, some losses. So we understand that this is a very balanced league. We understand we're good enough to beat anybody in this conference. We also understand that anybody is good enough to beat us. So going into this game, we feel like there's good things in it for us. We feel like there's things we got to be concerned about. The big thing is to have poise and to win the last 3 to 4 minutes of these games, and to have the confidence and swagger to go in these games feeling like you're going to win.
All right, and what do you think the key to victory is tomorrow against Southwestern?
Well, the more you ask me this, the more times you're going to get sick of hearing it, because I'm going to say the same thing. Taking care of the basketball and getting good possessions offensively, giving ourselves chances to score, and not having empty possessions with turnovers or bad shots. Defensively, it's going to be protecting the basket and holding them to one shot. They're a very, very good offensive rebounding team, and they're really good at getting to the basket. So we feel like those are the two of the bigger keys. There's a lot of little things that we got to do to make those things happen. But this game is going to come down to a lot of little things, and we got to be up for that challenge.
All right, Coach, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Very good over the last couple of years, but they've just kind of taken a bit of a low spot right now. 5-10 overall, 2-7 in conference play. Is there anything that surprises you about the fact that they're 2-7 at this stage from what you've seen from them?
Well, they lost a bunch of pieces from last year. And you're good on it. It's sometimes once you get it up there,
yeah.
But nothing really surprises me in this league, and I worry too much about my own team to be that concerned about other ones. But this one, this team we've looked at all week and a little bit on Sunday night, but I mean, they're missing shots, and that can change overnight.
Sure.
They can start hitting shots because they're pretty good shooters. They've got a couple of nice players that are going to cause people fits. And then when you play rival.
So, from an offensive standpoint, first of all for them, and so in turn our defense, what are some of the keys? I mean, obviously with them missing shots, that's a part of the thing, but what are the things we can do defensively against the personnel that they have?
Well, we're going to have to stay in front of them because they get in the lane, and they kick out to those three-point shooters. And they've got a nice post player that they throw it into. That's their leading scorer. And something's not right when the post player Southwestern's leading scorer.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're going to have to go on her and contest her shots, but she's really active and long and athletic. But their guards will drive from one end of the floor to the other, and if we don't stop them, they'll get right to the basket and lay that thing up. So we've been working on trying to get back in transition, trying to stop that ball and trying to keep them out of the lane. It's kind of like you pick your poison. You're going to keep them out of the lane, and you're going to close out and get to their three-point shooting. If you don't, it could be a long night for us. And we'll have to make some adjustments as we go, but you know, we know what they're going to do. They pretty much know what we're going to do. They'll have 5 people around from there and probably some folks in the stands trying to get out here to guard it too. But you know, they know what's coming, and we know what's coming too. So, and it'll be an interesting game.
When you look at them defensively, real quick, and obviously from our offensive standpoint, the way we run things, what are some of the things that highlighted that we'll have to do offensively to kind of combat what they'll do defensively?
Well, we're going to have to hit shots because they're going to pack it in. Okay. They're going to pack it in. They're going to back up behind us, and they're going to make us hit shots. And
set back in the zone.
They're going to. Well, it'll be a really soft man to me.
Okay.
They may 1 or 2 may get out of the pass lanes, but they cannot keep us from getting around them. But they're going to have enough girls and help that we're going to have to kick it out, and we're going to have to drive it again. We're going to have to be patient and dump it in the paint, and then we're just going to have to hit shots. And if we do that, then I think we're going to have a chance. We're going to have to play our style, and the tempo is going to have to be our way. So our point guards are going to really have to manage the ball game a little bit better than what they've been managing, but they know what they're doing.